So I've been having a lot of fun with Guy Ritchie movies, and I don't know if this movie was well received or not, but a few of you did recommend it in the comments, so I thought, why not give it a shot? I think it's got to be fun, right? Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, and I really like the Sherlock Holmes series with Benedict Cumberbatch. That was, I think it was like on TV. It wasn't a movie, but it was like a three or four part series. I can't remember, but I really enjoyed the Sherlock Holmes character that Benedict Cumberbatch portrayed, and just the way that the character is written, I guess, because it is all based on books at the end of the day. This one, I assume, is as well. I haven't read any of them before, but anyway. I'll be curious to hear Robert Downey Jr.'s British accent. I don't think I've ever seen him do an accent before.
First point of attack. 2. Throat, paralyzed vocal cords. Dragging left leg, fist patella. Full faculty recovery, unlikely.
That's so cool. I love that. I didn't expect an element of the supernatural in this.
Watson?
Don't.
How did you see that?
Oh my gosh.
Looking for it.
Lord Blackwood.
I think he's in another Guy Ritchie movie. I'm trying to figure out, was it The Gentleman?
Then you were supposed to wait for my orders.
The girl's parents hired me, not the yard. Why they thought you'd require any assistance is beyond me. Cheese!
You know, it's been 3 months since your last case.
I like how he sniffed it first.
My mind rebels at stagnation. Give me problems, give me work.
Oh my
The sooner
god.
the better.
So you're free this evening?
Absolutely.
Dinner?
Wonderful.
The Royale?
My favorite.
Mary's coming.
Holmes. For the life of me, I don't know why it's taken him so long to introduce us properly.
I've heard so much about you, making these grand assumptions out of such tiny details.
Well, that's not quite right, is it? In fact, the little details are by far the most important. Take Watson.
I intend to.
A few were awarded to veterans of the Afghan War, so I can assume he's a decorated soldier. Strong, brave, born to be a man of action.
What can you tell about me?
You remember we discussed this?
The lady insists. You were engaged. The ring has gone, but the lighter skin where it once sat. That is, until you were informed of its true and rather modest worth, at which point you broke off the engagement.
Well done, old boy.
He had already ordered his food, which means he kind of knew he was going to be dining alone. Whoa.
First, distract target. Counter with cross to left cheek. Break cracked ribs. Dislocate jaw entirely.
Yeah, to move a prisoner, sir. He has a peculiar effect on the inmates.
I'll be very interested to find out how he's doing that. Just because Sherlock Holmes is always about logic. So he's doing something to create a supernatural effect.
Your mistake is to imagine that anything earthly has led to this moment. I'm concerned you underestimate the gravity of coming events. steal your mind, Holmes.
You are sentenced to death for the practice of black magic.
That is the end of Lord Blackwood.
London's so bleak this time of year. Thought we might have a little tea party. Scandalous affair and engagement of...
I was simply studying your methods.
Let's not dwell on the past. Shall we? I need your help. I think you'll find all the information you need inside. Do you remember the grant? They gave me our old room. He'll do it.
Well done, Miss Adler. He's essential to my plan.
A little rifle range, you go a long way, sir. God save the Queen.
Look at you.
She's the only adversary who ever outsmarted you. Twice.
Oh.
Missing person. Luke Reardon. 4'10", red hair, no front teeth. Case solved.
Will you allow me to explain?
I wish you would. Holmes, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you wearing a...
False nose? No. Hello, gorgeous. You got something for me?
Now, what have we got here? Oh, thank you.
That's the earring I know. This man intrigues me, Watson. He's got Adler on edge. She's scared of him.
Leave the case alone. Get that out of my face.
It's not in your face, it's in my hand.
Get what's in your hand out of my face.
It's Lord Blackwood, sir. It appears he's come back from the grave, sir.
Most engaging.
You're not taking this seriously, are you, Holmes?
It's a matter of professional integrity. No girl wants to marry a doctor who can't tell if a man's dead or not. And on the third day...
What?
Well, you pronounced him dead. He had no pulse.
Like in my head, I'm thinking, did he take some type of potion to slow his heart rate down? But at the same time, they hanged him, so his neck would have snapped regardless.
That's not Blackwood.
Well done.
Grasp of the obvious.
Adler's dwarf.
Midget.
You really believe he was resurrected?
The question is not if, but how. The game's afoot.
He was attempting to combine some kind of sorcery and scientific formula.
Hydrated rhododendron.
Reardon was working with Blackwood.
Of course he was. Let me guess. You're here to burn down the building and extinguish all evidence therein.
Oh, Dredger!
He sounds big.
Comment s'il vous plaît?
Je suis pas pressé.
The original taser.
Non, non, non.
Je suis pas pressée.
plaisir.
Watson, what have you done?
I'm terribly sorry to inconvenience you, sir.
I'm sure it's quite a mystery as to where you are and who I am.
I was admittedly lost for a moment between Charing Cross and Holborn, but I was saved by the bread shop on Saffron Hill, the only baker to use a certain French glaze on their loaves, a Brittany sage. After that, the carriage forked left and right, a telltale bump of the Fleet conduit. The letters on your desk are addressed to Sir Thomas Rotherham, Lord Chief Justice, that'd be your official title. You're also the secret head of the Temple of the Four Orders, in whose headquarters we now sit, on the northwest corner of St. James Square, I think. The only mystery is why you bothered to blindfold me at all.
Yes, well,
Blackwood is your son. You have the same irises, a rare dark green, together with identical outer ears, or pinna, which are only passed down through direct bloodline. Either brothers.
Jesus.
In this case, more likely, father and son.
We've done our best to stop him ourselves, but it's not enough.
But what he does next will be far more dangerous.
His secret lies in the Book of Spells. This is the source of his power.
So, name your price.
So, consider it done. I'll stop him. And certainly not for a price.
It's a nice room. Wow.
Well, perhaps you'll have better luck opening that.
I found your man. He's buried in Blackwood's tomb.
If I'm in danger, so are you.
I'm taking you to either the railway station or the police station.
I was like, don't drink it.
Gorgeous to be.
It's the tiniest bathtub. It's so short. Wild guess, but I feel like the copper plays a role in that. I could be wrong.
Madam.
Oh,
and trust me, I'm a professional. But beneath this pillow lies the key to my release.
No sign of a break-in, and the butler didn't hear a thing.
Excellent work.
Why have you called this meeting? I nominate Lord Blackwood as head of the Order.
Have you lost your mind?
My powers and my assets were given to me for one purpose. Tomorrow at noon, we take the first step towards a new chapter in our history. These men are with me, Standish. Are you?
No, sir. I am not.
It's trickery. It's all trickery.
Yellow flame, green bursts. An industrial worker.
There'll probably be a factory by the river.
Well done, Watson. That should lead us right to Blackwood, dead or alive.
Not us. You.
He keeps saying that.
He's left it there on purpose.
They cleared something away from here, not minutes ago.
Look at this.
118.
Chapter and verse.
And behold, I'm alive forevermore.
What a busy afterlife you're having.
I want you to bear witness. Tomorrow, at midday, the world as you know it will end. A gift for you. She followed you here, Holmes.
Holmes!
Wrong way.
It's not working!
And we'll bounce in 3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh. Shit. Shit. Oh.
Will the train be departing on time?
The train's been delayed, madam.
The train will depart when I tell it to. And you will leave my employment when I allow you to. Your job was to manipulate Holmes' feelings for you. Finish the job, or the next dead body will be Sherlock Holmes. Your control.
Bloody panics.
It's Lord Blackwood, sir.
Your control tomorrow at midday. The world will end. This is a riddle you cannot solve.
Blackwood's method is based on a ritualistic, mystical system. In Sir Thomas's secret chamber, I found the bone of an ox, the tooth of a lion, the feather of an eagle, and the hair of a man. Within the architecture of the great cities are coded references to the system. Each murder was committed at a location that has a direct connection with the temple. Correspondingly, the map will tell us the location of Blackwood's final act. Right here.
Parliament. On you go.
He wants to get caught? Yeah, he wants to go to where they're taking him.
Well, Mr. Holmes here, he's been making some serious accusations about you and the Order.
I kind of had a feeling that guy was dirty.
I've got it all figured out.
At least this solves the great mystery as to how you became inspector. Very distinctive, those handmade shoes of yours. Nonetheless, I confess to being completely outmatched. How many members of Parliament do you intend to murder at noon today?
Don't you see that it's for their own...
The mud smeared on your boots, a touch of red brick dust on your knee from where you've been kneeling. You and Blackwood laid the final touches to your ceremony in the sewers beneath Parliament less than an hour ago.
How is he not coughing?
We take power at noon.
There isn't any time to waste there.
That was good timing.
You'll be pleased to know that Lestrade performed his role perfectly.
I hope you know what you're doing, Holmes. It's the key.
Oh. Oh, okay. I was wrong. Just a sea of men.
Behold, Blackwood's magic revealed. snipped this off a rather recumbent rat. Telltale traces of cyanide.
Time has come for only those who believe to remain. Behold, Lord Blackwood.
Oh, Blackwood.
You seem surprised. Listen to the rabble outside. Listen to the fear.
I've never seen anything like it. Look at this.
The gas will travel up that shaft and filter through the ventilation system that leads directly to Parliament.
But who's her boss? Meanwhile, what's going on with that storyline?
Can we focus, please?
We don't actually have to disarm the device. We just have to remove the cylinders.
What we need is a controlled explosion.
Tu m'as manqué?
Uh-oh.
Not him!
Yeah, ow. I actually thought the strong man was going to come into play to disarm the device a bit, but once again, I was wrong.
The new order
Did it work?
begins now.
Oh! Well, that's embarrassing, isn't it? This is great. What is she doing? But what is she doing? What's her plan? Where is she going?
Did you take a wrong turning somewhere? I won't be chasing you anymore. Fare thee well.
I don't want to run anymore. I'll tell you everything.
I wish you would.
I really don't understand what she's doing up there.
There was never any magic. You had it broken before your burial, then put back together using a mild adhesive. Arranging for your father to drown in his own bathtub required more modern science that was activated by the combination of copper and water, undetectable once the bathwater was drained. The death of Standish was a real mystery. You used the same compound to blow up the wharf. Did Standish mistake it for rain as he entered the temple? All it took was a spark.
But what about his hanging?
Then you'll be hanged. Properly this time.
What happened with the first hanging?
Wait, just wait.
I've never woken up in handcuffs before.
I have. Naked.
Moriarty.
What?
That's his name.
Oh, Moriarty.
He's just as brilliant as you are. And infinitely more devious.
Okay, good. We're gonna get the answer. Because I was like, how the heck did he fake his death at the beginning?
Cleverly concealed in the hangman's knot was a hook, thus allowing the weight to be distributed around the waist and the neck to remain intact. Oh, please, Watson, my tongue is going. I'll be of no use to you at all.
None of this explains Blackwood's lack of pulse.
Right. There is a toxin. It's quite infamous in the region of Turkey, bordering the Black Sea, for its ability to induce an apparently mortal paralysis.
Doctor, Miss Mary. Sergeant Inspector Lestrade asked that you come with me right away.
Another case.
Sergeant, sir, he went missing in the sewers the day you stopped Lord Blackwood. Shot in the head.
Moriarty.
Where is Blackwood's device now?
I'd wager there's a piece missing.
So Moriarty was after a piece of the machine. And Adler was just the diversion.
He knew I'd chase after her.
Okay, all of my questions are being answered.
Case reopened.
That was fun. That was a fun movie. It has like all the elements that you want out of a movie in terms of like that mystery, a bit of comedy, a sense of adventure. Like, I was entertained. What more do you want out of a movie? That was really entertaining. And then like towards the end, I had all these questions. I was like, well, this doesn't make sense. And I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about this at the end. How, you know, these questions haven't been answered. And then, yeah, of course, they answered everything. And I was wrong a few times on my predictions. But I got the copper in the water bath right, whatever that meant. And then I also knew that the guy who caught fire with the revolver, I had a feeling that he was like, there was some kind of chemical reaction that was taking place there. I think I saw that there's a sequel. I don't know if it's worth watching, if it's any good. I don't know that it needed to be over 2 hours. That's my only complaint. But I'm the type of person that feels like most movies can be under 2 hours. That's just me. And not that we need to compare the two. I think I still prefer the miniseries over the movie, like the Benedict Cumberbatch series. But it might just be because I saw that first. But I don't think so. I just really like the way that they did that show. If you haven't seen it and you like this movie, you should absolutely watch that show. I don't think I spoiled anything. If I did, I'll bleep it out. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.